Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I finally get to share with you guys my skincare routine. Skincare is something that I'm very passionate about. Just a quick backstory, growing up, I was one of the first of my peers to actually hit puberty, and it lasted, like, I'm talking 5th grade all the way through high school into my college years. And I dealt with it all, like the blackheads, the whiteheads, the cysts, the hyperpigmentation. I really suffered with acne for most of my adolescent, I would say not even most, actually all of my adolescent years. If you've ever suffered from acne, then you know how it can wreck your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. I never thought that I was ugly facially, but because of what was going on with my face, I felt like I had to always cover it up. Like, thinking back, I remember me waking up like every single morning in high school just like dabbing on tons and tons of that MAC Studio Fix Fluid Concealer. Shout out to you if you remember that line. MAC really had us in shackles back then. But anyway, like, I remember it wasn't even like the right color, and I'm pretty sure it's oxidized throughout the day and it looked crazy. But to me, even so, that was better than actually having to show my face. But ultimately, my struggle with my skin is what has ultimately led to me being so passionate and excellent with skincare now. So I know you guys see a lot of videos on YouTube of women promoting like, this skincare routine is going to, clear up all your acne just like that. I'm not gonna sell you a dream. If you suffer from acne, there is going to be no skincare, or at least an over-the-counter skincare routine that's going to help you the way that you need. And when I say acne, I mean acne, not the occasional breakout, whether it's like hormonal or menstrual, or you did something stupid like you slept with makeup on. Like, I mean acne. And if you have acne, then if you have to ask, then you probably don't have it. But if you have acne, trust me, and there's really not going to be many over-the-counter products to solve that. You might need something stronger. It might be something internal. You might have to take a pill and help clear that up from the inside out. Always go to a dermatologist, and that's whether you suffer from acne or not. I think everyone can benefit from going to see a licensed professional. Dermatologists are doctors. They are excellent at what they do. Find your skin type, find what your skin likes, what it doesn't like, what it could maybe benefit from a little bit more. I know it's tough, not everybody has insurance, but I always encourage everyone to just get in there at least once. I'm telling you, it will make such a difference. I keep up with my skin now, but I'll be completely honest with you, I went to the dermatologist for the first time when I was like 19, and the way that it just kind of gave me that jump start, I look back and say, damn, why didn't I go all these years? It could have saved me so much like hardship. First things first, see a licensed professional. Like, unless they're an actual doctor, there's not going to be anybody on YouTube who can give you this magic routine. And that's just me being honest and being straightforward with you guys. But nonetheless, whether you suffer from acne or not, I'm very proud of my skincare routine. Most of the stuff up here that I've been using for years, and I wholly recommend it. I don't think I have a luxury skincare routine. Nothing I use is actually that expensive. I mean, I guess like my Clarisonic, but that's about it. But what makes my skincare routine so pricey is just, I use a lot of products, and not in a clog your pores kind of way, but I have an extensive skincare routine. I have about, let's see, I'm sorry, this is so random. So I think my next door neighbor has a dog. Just heard, as I was like counting, I just heard some dog barking like crazy. Mind you, dogs aren't allowed in my building, so if I've had to suffer my entire childhood and adolescence and young adulthood without having a dog, I feel like they should too. But I'm not not gonna snitch, but whoever that is, I heard that you got a dog. Anyway, aside from people breaking their lease, I have about 13. It's I'm not gonna lie, some people may see it as excessive, but you know, I promise it's not one of those skincare routines where you're just layering on shit just to do it and you're clogging up your pores, I promise. So nonetheless, let's jump into this and get started. So step number 1 of my skincare routine is water. Oh my god, I remember when I had such bad skin and I would like watch skincare routine videos and they were like, oh, you know, make sure you drink water. Water is the most important step. I'd be like, girl skip, boo, we don't want to see that. No, for real, like water and just a healthy diet overall is what's going to help give you the best skin. Ultimately, your skincare starts from the inside out. So if you're not taking care of your body, then ultimately your skin is not going to reflect that. Plus, I am currently filming with this hot ass light and no air conditioner just because I don't want it like roaring in the background. So I'm really hot right now. So this is definitely going to come in handy. So I'm making a huge sacrifice right now. It is hot. Anyway, I'll call that step A. Step 1 is going to be your double cleanse. Process of double cleansing is starting off using a cream, a balm, or an oil. And this is only if you're wearing makeup, but you want to use that first and then go in with an actual face wash just to double cleanse. So what I use to first try to get my makeup off is Vanilla Company. It's called Clean It Zero. So I got this off of Amazon. I've seen a lot of people raving about this in like the little skincare groups I'm in on Facebook, and I really like this. So this is a cleansing balm, so you can just go ahead and take a look inside there. What I really love about this is it comes with a little spatula, so you don't have to, you know, get your hands dirty or get anything under your nails. Whether you're using an oil or a balm, you want to start off by taking some and applying it to a dry face. And I usually do 2 little dabs right here. And you just want to go ahead and melt your makeup off. Now remember, you know, get the perimeter, get your neck, because if you're doing your makeup right, you should be blending onto your neck, which means you should be also cleaning it off your neck. So, and that's another thing, if you ever notice like any bumps around here or on your neck, it's probably from you not taking your makeup off properly. But so crazy. But this is like my funnest part because it kind of feels like a little bit of a face massage. It's very like warming. What I love most about this product is it doesn't burn. Right now I have lashes on, even though like they're shedding. I really only have like 5 lashes left, but I tried to refrain from putting it directly on my eyelids just because that will mess them up. You want to go ahead and melt that makeup off. If you're not wearing lashes, you can use this for your eye makeup as well. So now I'm just going to go in. I have a bowl of water in front of me and my washcloth, and I'm going to go ahead and wet that. That feels so refreshing, you have no idea. So that right there is about step 1. I don't use makeup wipes. I personally don't care for all of the pulling that is entailed with makeup wipes. I still own them just in case I use like very heavy eye makeup or I use like something waterproof. But overall, I really like how the balm just kind of does all the hard work. And I have to say, like, obviously if you're not wearing makeup, you can go ahead and skip this step, but a double cleanse is so important if you wear makeup. You know, growing up, I always heard, well, makeup ages you, you know, makeup clogs your pores, makeup breaks you out. Unless you're using something that has toxic chemicals in it, makeup is never going to break you out. What's going to break you out, what's going to age you, is you not properly taking off your makeup. I cringe when I see like my friends, or I hear girls talk about like when they come home, whether, you know, it's from the club or just a long day at work, that they just wash their face. Like they just use a face wash and that's it. And it's just like, I promise you, like all of your makeup is not off. Please, 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 please double cleanse. It is so important. You can get any type of balm, like I think the Pond's they sell at Target. Like it's super accessible. Definitely never skip the first part of your double cleanse. So the next step is the actual cleanse. So I have right here my trusty Clarisonic. I got this about a month ago, almost 2 months ago, and I love this thing. It's waterproof, it's super sturdy. It cleans my face without it feeling stripped. I get a really good clean without that dry, harsh, rough feeling. I don't feel like it's really tearing into my skin. But it's not necessary. This is pricey, you know. It's understandable if people don't want to spend this much on a product, but if you do want to make a splurge, I 100% recommend. This is the Clarisonic Mia Prima. For my actual face wash, I use the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I'm actually running out of this. I know most people like to use Cetaphil. I don't really rock with Cetaphil right like that. You can go ahead and do your own research. I'm not going to, you know, shit on Cetaphil. You can come to your own conclusions about that wash, but this to me is just like the GOAT. So this is the Foaming Facial Cleanser just because I have oily combination skin, and they also have like a hydrating one if you have dry skin. This runs you anywhere from like $12 to $18 depending on the size that you get, but it lasts you so long, and once again it helps clean you without stripping your skin, and that's always something that you want to make a priority when you're washing your face. It's not always about how harsh a product is. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting a better clean. It just means you're putting your skin through the ringer. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my Clarisonic and squirt some out. Yeah, I'm really running out of this stuff. And I'm just gonna turn it on and go over it with my face. Now, this does say it's a foaming facial wash, and it does foam up a little bit, but it doesn't lather up anything too crazy, because like I said, this isn't meant to dry out your skin. It's very gentle yet effective. And you always want to pay close attention to your jawline and right here in between the crevices of your nose, because product can hide there a lot. And it's so relaxing. It's like a little like pressured massage. So we're just gonna take this. Oh, my face feels so clean. You have no idea. Just you know when you have like a product, whether it's for your makeup, hair, skincare, where like if you don't use it, like the day you don't use it, you can instantly feel it. That is how I feel with my Clarisonic. I love this little thing. For the next part of our skincare routine, and this one is completely optional, I'm going to go in with a micellar cleansing water, and this is just a little bottle. I don't use much of this. This is just to, you know, triple check, make sure we got rid of all of that makeup on our faces, you know, check those tough spots where makeup is good to hide. And yeah, we're gonna go in with it. So I don't use cotton balls, I just use these little rounds. They sell them at Target. They're super cheap. I should probably get the bag, like the big bag, but I don't know. I literally never do. This is a great product as well. I know there was a lot of hype around micellar water, you know, a few years ago. Everybody was raving about it, and I didn't really buy into the hype. I kind of still don't. I don't think that this is a must-have product, but I like this as like, it's just the perfect product to make sure, but it's not something like, oh my god, revolutionary, you know? So once again, I go over that cotton round and I look and I check, and this should be all the dirt. I just go ahead and you check, and once it wipes clean, you are good to go on to your next step. So finally, we are done with the actual cleanse. So the next step is going to be exfoliation. So what I use to exfoliate, I use the Paula'S Choice 2% BHA salicylic acid. I really love this. Once again, this is a huge deal in the skincare community. I got this maybe about a month ago and I'm in love. Exfoliating is really important because it gives your skin the opportunity to regenerate itself and tackle all those really tough areas like the sebaceous filaments that a lot of us have here in our noses. It's just enough to get the job done. You know, using those physical exfoliants, they can be really rough on the skin, especially say knives. If there's anything that you get from this video, it's that don't ever use that shit on your face. Those say knives, apricot scrubs, all they do is create micro tears in your skin and you're doing so much more harm than good. If you want to use an effective exfoliant that also isn't harsh or going to totally kill your skin, this is a great option. Then going in with my cotton rounds, and I do this about 3 nights a week. I have another product that I'm going to show you guys that I rotate that with, and then I just give myself that 7th day to just kind of rest and chill. I definitely want to say that if you do choose to use like exfoliants and things of that nature, definitely wear sunscreen in the daytime because you can be more prone to burning. Now for my lip exfoliant, I just use the Lush Cookie Dough Lip Scrub. I always love their scrubs. They're tough, they get the job done, they're edible, not that I would really eat them, but you can use any lip scrub you like. I also use this before I do my makeup as well. So with that said, we are officially done with exfoliating. The next product that I'm going to go in with is this Aloe BHA Skin Toner. Now this is actually a K-Beauty brand. I first discovered this on Sofogram maybe like 3 years ago or so, and it's never failed me since. I definitely like to use a lot of variety of products. Like I remember there was a time where I used just K-Beauty, or a time where I used like just Sephora skincare, and then like just drugstore, but I think it's great to have that variety. I have the utmost confidence in the products that I use. Like I said, I've been using them for some time. Everyone's skin chemistry is different, but I definitely think though when it comes to K-Beauty, you can't really go wrong because as a whole it's typically pretty gentle on the skin. So this product is definitely one of the ones, along with the cleansing balm and the liquid exfoliant, that you should definitely give a try. My next step is an essence. Now y'all are probably looking at that like, girl, what the hell is an essence? So ultimately what an essence is it's almost like a mini pick-me-up for your skin, a primer if you will. It definitely enhances the products that you use after. I swear by essences. So the essence that I use is the Misha Time Revolution, the First Treatment Essence. Now this one is very water-based. They do sell essences that are more on the creamier side, but I freaking love this stuff. This is actually also a great dupe for that SK2 essence that I think is like $100, maybe like $110. This does the trick, and the great thing about this one is it's fermented, so it actually packs in a lot more nutrients in a smaller volume without clogging your skin or making you feel sticky or gross. Once again, this is also another K-Beauty product. I actually bought this and my toner at the same time. I did like a huge haul, and I'm just dabbing this on my face, kind of like an astringent or an aftershave. I just like to pat that in there. Once again, don't forget the neck. That's another thing that I just do not want you guys to forget. Like, don't forget the neck. Super important. So the next step in my routine is another must-have, and I know I keep saying like must-have, but this is really a freaking must-have. This is my hyaluronic acid. So I use the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% with B5. I swear by the Ordinary. Their products are so good. They're pure. They're very affordable for what you get. The bottles are sturdy. That's something I really like, and that's also something I want to add. If you do invest in this, please keep this somewhere where, you know, you're not going to drop it, because this shit will break. Trust me. I know, because this is a new bottle, because I just broke mine. But this, on the other hand, is actually really, really sturdy as far as the bottle goes. You just take the dropper and you just drop a little bit on your face. So ultimately, what hyaluronic acid does, hyaluronic acid is something that we already produce naturally. But as you get older, the amount you produce becomes less and less, which results in a lack of elasticity in the skin. Sorry about that, I had to switch my camera out. So ultimately, what hyaluronic acid is, they use it in lip filler and face filler as a whole. And what it does is, not only is it an anti-aging product in a way, but it plumps your skin. It gives you that youthful glow from within. This is definitely a huge skincare secret. They sell this at Ulta, Sephora, Amazon, you name it. The Ordinary, I really stand by this brand. This is a great hyaluronic acid. So while I'm waiting for that to set in, I am going to go ahead and go in with my eye cream. Now this is another K-Beauty product. This is the Maison Multifunction Snail Formula Eye Cream. I'm sorry, you guys, it's not vegan. I'm sorry. But I really do like this product. Once again, this is a product that I've been using for ages. I'm actually running out. I'm going to need more, but this is really great. I remember when I first started out getting into skincare, and I seen like girls my age using eye cream, and I'm like, what the hell are you using eye cream for? Like, isn't that for old women? But realistically speaking, no. This definitely helps me, especially in the morning, or if I'm, you know, putting on under eye makeup. I don't want that really harsh, creasy look. This definitely helps regulate that. You know, you want to go ahead, you want to tap it in. You don't want to rub it in like that. But remember, your under eye area is super sensitive. So always make sure you're taking care of this under here. Once again, another product from The Ordinary. This is the niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% serum. Now, niacinamide is great, especially if you have acne-prone skin. This definitely helps control that. It also helps brighten the skin and get rid of any imperfections and dark marks. They usually sell these two in like a pack, like of 2, or sometimes a trio with like a different product. I forgot the other one that they sell it with. When you put it on, it might tingle just a little, especially if you do have any active bumps on your face. Typically kind of light with this. I don't try to use too much, but this is great overall, and it pairs really well with the hyaluronic acid. So my next step, this is totally optional. This is just my lash serum. I put this on every night on my lash line as well as my brows. This is the Organis Lash and Brow Booster Serum. They sell this on Amazon as well. It's a great over-the-counter dupe for Latisse, because the first time I used it, I was going through something with my eyebrows, so I needed something to grow them back ASAP, and it definitely did the trick. I'm like not even supposed to be using this with lash extensions, y'all. I am not a lash extension girl. Like, I've just come to that conclusion. They look so good, but the amount of upkeep and like tiptoeing that you have to do with lash extensions is tiring and looks so crazy now, especially since they're freaking molting on my face. I think I have like 2 lash extensions left, and I don't feel like actually going to get them removed. So if you are suffering from an evil brow lady or poorly done lash extensions, or you just want to grow them and thicken them overall, this is a really great product. So my next step is my retinol. This is the tretinoin cream. This I get from my dermatologist. So remember I told you early in the video how important it is to go to a dermatologist? If there's any product that you seek out, especially if you suffer from acne and hyperpigmentation, it is this. This is the tretinoid cream. I don't really have as bad hyperpigmentation, so I only use the 0.025%, but this also comes in a 0.05, which is a little bit stronger, and the 0.01, which is the strongest that you can get. This works like a charm. This is the product, and I always tell people this because I swear by it. This is the product that ultimately gave me my confidence back, you know, especially me being very fair skinned but still black by race. I suffered from a lot of hyperpigmentation all over my face. So even when the acne went away, I still kind of had that remnant or daily reminder of it on my face. And I think most black girls can relate to that. What tretinoin is it's a retin-A, also just another nickname for vitamin A. When your skin replaces itself, for your skin to go through the full cycle of replacing itself, I believe it takes anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. What this does is this speeds up that process tremendously. So if you get the 0.05 or the 0.1% and you put it on your face, you will literally see a difference the next day. I'm not even joking. And this is what I mean when I say, you know, because this is something that you can't get over the counter. They do sell retinol over the counter, or like forms of it, but it's not going to be nearly as strong or effective as this. You know, you don't have to wait months and months and months just to see a slight improvement. Definitely go to your dermatologist and request this. Now, this is the product that I use to kind of double dutch with my exfoliant. You're really not supposed to use your retinol and your exfoliant on the same night, but just for video purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate it for you guys, the things I do for y'all. If you do choose to get it, your dermatologist is probably going to recommend you start off at once a week and then work your way up to 3 at most, because it can be a little bit irritating to the skin, but I promise you it's not going to do anything harmful. And another plus about retinol is it's actually an anti-aging agent. Any anti-aging product that is on the market ever has some form of retinol in it. Not that I'm really worried about anti-aging at my age, but hey, it's a perk. And I mean, the best way to deal with anti-aging is to prevent it. So, you know, if you are a little bit older, this is also a great product for you, whether you suffer from acne or not. Woo! We are almost there, guys. I promise you. We just have 2 really basic steps left. I know this seemed lengthy, you know, I was kind of rambling on and I was talking and I was explaining it to you guys, but overall this doesn't take any more than 10 minutes out of my day. I really just use it as a moment to like spoil and like have a self-care moment. One of my last products is my moisturizer. Now, I've used so much like ish y'all probably have never heard of, but this probably my most basic product of them all. It's the good old Clean and Clear Dual Action Oil-Free Moisturizer. I swear by this stuff. I have been using this since middle school and it's literally never failed me. It moisturizes my skin without leaving my pores clogged, because ultimately I do still have oily skin. It's so cooling and soothing. And should I probably switch it up and find something better? Yeah. Am I? No, probably not. I'm just being honest. It really had to fail me, and this actually lasts me a really long time. I've had this for months and I still have like half the bottle left, and I use about 2 to 3 pumps each time. And that's something I also want to say. If you suffer from oily combination skin, do not be afraid to moisturize, because ultimately that's what's going to help subside your oily skin. When you moisturize your skin, you're basically telling your body that it doesn't need to produce as much oil. So by then putting that moisturizer or those moisturizing products in your face, your body won't produce as much sebum, as opposed to if you're constantly drying it out, it's just going to make it worse. Like, I remember in middle school, I literally used to take rubbing alcohol pads and put that on my face. I don't even know how my skin even survived that, but that's what I used to do to my face because I was so obsessed with not having oily skin. But ironically, moisturizing is the key to helping oily skin. And the final step to my skincare routine is totally optional. This is just my sleep mask. I use the Laneige lip sleep mask. This is in the scent Peach Iced Tea. It smells so good. This definitely falls into the hype. I can say that I really do enjoy this product. It's not necessary. You can use Blistex or Carmex or something for it. But this is like my holy grail. I use it at night, I use it in the day, I use it in the middle of the day. You know, if you definitely want to treat yourself and splurge on something, I absolutely, positively, 150% recommend this product. Only critique is that it doesn't have like a place to like store this wand. And I really do like this wand, but you know, it's no like compartment for it. You know, they give you a little envelope, which I mean is cute, I guess, but you know, how long before I end up losing it, you know? So it's a little bit of a bummer. That's probably my only con to this product, but I really, really, really love this. So with that said, we are finally finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you have found something that, you know, you liked and you could work with, and something that you find useful. Like I said, I'm really confident in my routine as a whole and the products that I use. I love just the glow that I get. Not oily, but just a nice little evening glow that I get, so that when I wake up, I just feel so rejuvenated. Like and comment, go ahead and subscribe down below. Once again, I'll of course have everything linked in my bio. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if there's a product that I mentioned that, you know, you're interested in buying, or you may have used before, or even mention a product or a step that I didn't show you in the video. Maybe I'll go ahead and check it out. So nonetheless, that is it, and